Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Talia Jackson, the new president and CEO of the Heart of Missouri United Way. How are you, Talia?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
So you are fresh on the job.
Fresh on the job. Okay. Just started.
A week? 2 weeks?
2 weeks and a day.
Okay,
Yep.
2 weeks in a day.
Yep.
So you are not new to Columbia. Second time around to Columbia community?
Second time around. So we were here from 2010 to 2015. So my husband is the head baseball coach for Mizzou, Talia Jackson. And in 2010, he was an assistant here. And then we left and went all over to a whole bunch of different places and came back when he got the job as the head coach in April of 23.
Okay.
August of 23. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were retired.
I retired. I did. I had worked in corporate America for 27 years. And, we've gone through a lot of moves. We had 3 moves in 4 years, and it was time. I wasn't feeling passionate about what I was doing. I felt like the house and the home needed to be settled, and so I retired in May of 24. I was on the board of United Way, and so I was doing that, but was definitely retired. But I'm not anymore.
And so I was at your welcome reception, and you said something that I thought stood out. You said, this didn't feel like a job because it felt like it found you.
That's what I said. I literally was not looking for a job. I knew that this position was open, but I don't come from a nonprofit background. I am a corporate gal and had done that for a number of years. And so I kind of had said, okay, and dismissed it. But at the end of the day, the job called me and here I am. So I think it's the right time. I think there is a need to have some of this corporate background that I have to be brought into the job, to bring some structures that are needed that we tend to have a little bit more in corporate America, and that'll allow us to really grow as a nonprofit organization, and that's what I'm looking forward to helping to do.
So what are some things that you're looking forward to? I mean, you've gotten the chance to go in and kind of meet the staff, and you've met some of the community. Yep. You had a great turnout at the welcome reception. So what kind of things are you looking forward to?
I have kind of talked with the staff about our mantra of my, this new leadership era really being grow with us. And, when I went through my interview with the board, it was really about growth. Our revenues have been declining for a number of years, just like many United Ways across the country. And we need to turn that around. And so whether it is engaging more with our current donors, finding new donors, finding sponsorship opportunities, I think there's just a lot of rocks that we need to turn over. And then we just, like I said, we need to do a better job, I think, of our existing donors, of really making sure that we're stewarding them, that the passions that they have match with what we are doing in the community, and reminding them of that, and reminding them that the need doesn't go away. The need is growing all of the time, and so we need to continue to engage so that we can continue to do what we do in the community.
And I know that you highlighted some of the programs that you have now that you love that will continue. So talk to us a little bit about those programs. Give us a refresher of some of the things that are happening now.
So there's 2 different kind of sides to United Way, right? There's one where we work with what we call our partner agencies, and we give grants, and we work with them. We work with the community overall to determine who is going to receive how much, because we never have as much as what we're asked for. So we work with the community to allocate those funds, and then we continue to work with those partner agencies to really make sure that they are delivering what they said, a sense of accountability. So that's kind of one side of what we do, working with those partner agencies. But then we also have some what I call direct service offerings that we have. My favorite is probably Give 5. And that is a program where we have seniors come in, spend 5 weeks with us, not every day, all day, but once a week they come in and learn about United Way, learn about some of the partner agencies, and learn about the needs in the community. And then the idea is once they retire, then they have 5 hours once a month, ideally, that they then volunteer back with one of those partner agencies that they learned so much about. So it's a real win-win because it allows our seniors to get connected with the community, and it allows our agency partners in the United Way to get some volunteerism in. So it's a great program that we have.
It is. And I always hear from people who have gone through that program, you hear really great feedback from the people who have participated in that program. And like, you hear things like, it really changed my life.
Yes. I had a woman tell me that last night. She said, it changed my life. And I'm like, that is great. That is in so many ways, because what she probably doesn't recognize is that she is changing other people's lives as well. Right? So that's wonderful.
Yeah. And I know that in your time on the board at United Way, you actually got to do a deep dive into that partner agency part, the grants part.
Yes.
That's the hard work part.
It is. It's an intensive process, right? I mean, it's intensive for those partner agencies. They are completing applications where they are sharing details about what the services are, how much those cost, what the return on investment is going to be, and so they might have multiple programs that they're actually looking for sponsorship for, and then we have multiple agencies, and so it is a very intense process. So last year was education, and we'll be going through financial stability this year, and then the following year will be health and basic services. So we have a 3-year rotating cycle for those 3 pillars that we support in the community.
Yeah, well, very important work that happens in this community.
Yes, it is.
And we appreciate you stepping up to the plate.
Thank you.
To be that new leadership. We look forward to see how the United Way is going to grow.
Yes.
And the community can always go to uwheartmo.org
That's right.
to find out more and to, of course, grow with our local United Way. Talia, always good to see you.
Good to see you.
You are
as
welcome
well.
to come anytime to talk about what United Way has going on.
Great.
So we will look forward to seeing you as a regular guest around here.
I love it.
Thank you so much for coming to sit with us. Great to see you, talk to you, share your vision for what is coming up in the future. And I'm sure we will see you back here soon.
I'm sure. Thank you so much.
Of course.